Hello, welcome to Brimwood Farm and the second pond restoration video. So if you remember last time we came and chainsawed some trees, and this time we're going to continue that work and also take out some brambles. So if you're new to this series, it's all about taking an old, neglected, overgrown and unoxygenated pond and turning it back into a wildlife haven. So let me show you what we've got already. So this is our pond. It's quite a large pond, and last time I cut out all of this wood, so this entire area was covered in trees. And you can see already it's opened the canopy up a lot to let more sun in. Now the pond is kind of an figure of eight shape. So you've got this bit at the front here, our fields are here, and then it goes back and you can see it's quite extensive and it goes all the way back there. Now if you look at the water, all there is just some duckweed in here. There's a lot of sludge, there's a lot of dead leaves, and there's a few bits of duckweed, but the pond is basically dead. It's a good water source for animals, and there is, if you look through here, just here, this little clump of brown beyond those twigs is a moorhen nest. So obviously there are some animals using it, but it's not the beautiful wildlife pond that I want it to be. So the main aim is to clear out this entire front bit all around here, so that we have a front edge that the sun can get into, warm the water, and then the idea is to put loads of oxygenating plants back into this water, to sludge, get some dredge and get some of this sludge out, to plant out with ornamentals and wild plants around the edges to add attraction and interest for animals throughout the year, especially insects, dragonfly, that sort of thing, and basically get it back to being a thriving pond again. So the plan today, and it's a winter day, so you know my number of hours is quite short, but the plan today is to start cutting back this thicket, because what I want is so that when you approach this pond, this whole front bit is open, and the sun can get into it and we can walk up to it. So the thicket is coming down, and then if I get to any of the trees behind, I will do that. But for now, I'm going to start cutting back this thicket and we'll see how we go. Here is my hours check-in. Here is our bramble hedge. And I'm realising this project is going to take a lot longer than I ever thought, because this is an hour's work. And you can see I really have barely scratched the surface. And I thought this hedge was about a metre thick, this bramble, but I am probably a metre in already. And look what I am dealing with. I can't even see the edge of the pond. It's somewhere through there. So I'm going to keep going, but I'm realising that this is not going to be a one winter job, because, you know, I only get up here probably once a month. So during the winter, that's 4 days, and winter days as well that are short. And I'm one man. I think what I need to do is organise some work parties next year, because there is no way I'm going to get all of this cleared. I'm going to just walk backwards so you can see just to the extent of what I'm dealing with. So this entire blackberry hedge around here is all the front of the pond, and it is massive. So yeah. I'm going to just not try and think about how much there is to do, and I'm just going to try and get through. I would like to try and break through the hedge, and maybe if I start in this hole and maybe try and get everything that side brought out a little bit, I would like to find the pond. So for now, as it's now midday, I'm going to keep going because I've probably only got 3 hours left. So it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, and I've been working for about 4 hours, and although I haven't cut all that bramble, I have done a lot. So here is the bramble we were talking about, the bramble hedge, and I have actually managed to cut all the way through, and you can just see how thick that is. But I've cleared out this whole thicket, and I've cleared out the trees that were here, and so you can see actually we are making progress. So this whole section of the pond now is clear. So we can go in here and you can just see, obviously this pond, there's the water. When it's really full, it comes out here. I'll probably dig some of this out, and then that will become more of a little bit of a bog garden. There's a little robin flitting around. I've got some decent logs here, but you can see that we've made progress. And as I said before, this is going to be a long-winded project, a lot more than I originally thought, because I hadn't understood the scale of the project and of the pond. It'll be a lot better when this dead branch here is cleared out and pulled out of the water. But I simply haven't got the energy today. So join us next time for the pond project. We will keep continuing. I would think over the coming months, so over the winter months, I'll be just continuing to clear brambles, pulling out branches, and then hopefully maybe next year we can actually get some plants in. Instead of concentrating on clearing all of this bit away, if I concentrate just on this section here, I might be able to get some plants in here, this sort of weeded out, remove all of this dead tree from the pond, so we've just got this one hawthorn. So that is the project as it stands. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the future pond restoration projects, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.